What is going on, everyone? My name is Damien, also known as QB. How's everyone going today? We're somehow at day 6 of posting every single day until the NBA season comes to an end, yes, including the NBA finals. We're going above and beyond that into free agency. As you guys know, the free agency starts the day after the NBA finals, so it's going to be content heavy from here on out. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want daily NBA content. Whatever news goes down, this is your place to be. I appreciate all love and support. Without further ado, let's get stuck into today's video. The first Western Conference playoff play-in game went on today between the Memphis Grizzlies at the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors ended up winning this game in a thriller. It was a back and forth affair after Golden State being up by majority of the game by double digits, but Memphis Grizzlies always doing what they do and finding their way back into a game. Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler put on a masterclass performance. Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy, coming out in full effect. 38 points for him in this one, shooting 16 free throws though. Doesn't take any away from his amazing performance. Stephen Curry with another great performance. 37 points for him, 7 threes in this one. 2 clutch threes when it came down to the wire. And I think that was really weird to me from the Golden State Warriors side perspective of this game. Jonathan Kuminga didn't get any runtime whatsoever. Obviously, there's always been drama between him and Steve Kerr when he first wasn't getting played, to him openly speaking about it, which led to him getting more minutes and showing out, but unfortunately he ends up getting injured, coming back, playing a majority out of his games, did not catch a single DNP, and now in one of the most important games of the season, Steve Kerr just doesn't seem to trust him, therefore he got no PT, which led to Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler have to perform absolute masterclasses for them just to get a win over a struggling Memphis Grizzlies team who just fired their coach. Draymond Green is doing Draymond Green things in this game. 4 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists to go along with 3 steals and 1 block. Obviously this man is going to win the Defensive Player of the Year award. It's just his defense has been unreal this year, learning other teams' plays, switching other people on. I'm going to make a full video dedicated to Draymond's defense. I don't like him as a player or a person, should I say, but man, I just can't deny how good defense he's been playing, and it's going to continue this way throughout the playoffs, and it's going to be scary for the Houston Rockets. And for the Memphis Grizzlies side of things, Ja Morant, he actually hurt his ankle pretty bad in this one, but I continued playing. We'll have to see what happens in the upcoming days. Obviously, once you start playing off that ankle and all the adrenaline starts rushing through your body, there's going to be a big shift on that and the way your ankle is starting to feel. But we'll see what happens in that one. He actually played really well today, but it wasn't really efficient whatsoever. 22 points for him in this one. Desmond Bane with 30, 3 3-pointers for him. Zach Edey with a massive double-double, 14 points, 17 boards. Yes, 17 boards. Saltiel Damo, who's just a great role player for them, obviously 14 points. Jaren Jackson Jr., 22 points for the night, to go along with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Or shall I say double that to make it 4 assists, that's my bad. When I talk about the Memphis Grizzlies more when it comes down to the second playing game, I'm not going to even worry about making the video about the Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic game. We'll talk about that matchup. We're going to go through every single matchup, so make sure you guys keep posted on the channel for the upcoming days before the playoffs begin. We're going to go over every single matchup and we're going to rate them, predict who's going to win, and just see what could happen throughout that series. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. Golden State, they just keep being clutch when they need it the most. They let a few games slip between their fingertips, losing against the San Antonio Spurs the other night, literally about just under a week ago, of a Harrison Barnes 30-foot game winner fadeaway. That was just a tough loss, which resulted them to be in the situation that they were in today. Didn't seem to face Steph Curry, didn't seem to face Jimmy Butler, or anyone in the Golden State Warriors, team front office, whoever suited up. And speaking of players suiting up and coming in and play their role, Quinton Post has been such a steal. He was the 53rd overall pick. Yes, 2 picks before Bronny James. And he has just been going crazy. This is our 2nd overall pick who's getting valuable PT minutes in a much meaningful game. There's someone Steve Kerr obviously trusts a lot more than Jonathan Kuminga. Obviously his man is a center and they lack massive size in that category. But he came in and had such a great season so far. This is someone who's shooting 45, 40, and 80 from the field, so 45% inside the arc, 40% from outside the arc on 3 attempts a game if you don't mind, and also shooting just below 80%. I'll give him the 80%, we'll round it up for him. From the free throw line, and no, don't get me wrong, he does have some weaknesses. He does need to work a lot more on his defensive side of things, but his instant offense, whenever the Warriors offense seemed to be struggling, which clearly wasn't a problem tonight, with Jimmy Butler scoring the most points, as he has all season long, or should I say since he's been traded to the Golden State Warriors. And matchup wise, when it comes to Houston Rockets, but as I said, I'll be dropping a whole video going over every single matchup. It's going to be a long one. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. Just what Amen Thompson and those boys did to Stephen Curry the last time they met, obviously just 3 points, 1 of 9 from downtown, and it was just a very messy situation. The only shot he got in was a damn near half-court fadeaway at the buzzer to go into halftime. But Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks, whoever it may be, Fred VanVleet was actually playing some decent defense whenever they tried to play with that whoever offense on Fred VanVleet. He was standing his ground, and so were all the other Houston boys, staying very disciplined to the game plan, which is obviously get the ball out of Steph Curry's hands. And just looking forward into this matchup for the third time. Obviously, I'm going to drop an in-depth video about it. But man, this Rockets defense is just very, very tough. It's obviously the second best in the entire league, just behind the number 1 seed in the Oklahoma City Thunder. But man, it's a battle of two great defenses. I mean, the Golden State Warriors have been so disciplined in defense. They've actually had the third best defense ever since the All-Star break, and obviously the top 2 has just stayed the same. And we all know the Houston Rockets have their one weakness in offense. Obviously their defense is, their main identity. But Jalen Green's so inconsistent. It's just whether or not the Golden State Warriors can capitalize off a Jalen Green bad game, or what they can do offensively and defensively to stop him when he's having a good game. But yeah, the Golden State Warriors get a much needed win. They didn't want to go into that elimination game to go up against the OKC Thunder in the first round. So it'll be the Houston Rockets for them, and they'll verse the winner out of the Lakers in the Timberwolves series. It should be a movie. I can't wait for the playoffs to start. Obviously, the Grizzlies are going to verse the winner of tomorrow's playing game, which actually starts in about 7 hours. I'm filming this pretty late at night. As you guys don't know, I'm in Australia. But they'll verse the winner out of the Sacramento and Dallas game. And obviously the winner of that game is going to be the 8th seed. So it could be OKC versus Minnesota, or it could be versus Dallas. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to make sure you don't miss a single upload from me. I'll be keeping you all up to date on every single bits and pieces that fall apart during this play-in/playoff period. This has been your boy QB. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.